Hey everybody, Evolve Mentally here. Um, this is pretty cool. I'm gonna turn the game volume down. Let's, I don't know, let's explore what we can do. I don't know if there's like a chat or how this works. I have no idea. Truly. I guess that's gonna stay on them. But yeah, why not? We'll do a live stream. Sounds like fun. We're gonna do some Dragon Abyss. Quick little recap. Because obviously in the free-to-play series, you guys are wicked far behind where we actually are. So obviously I'm 303k now. We would be more. I have about a day and 3 hours worth of rush. Um, Only about 19 hours of troop rush. We're currently prepping for the next event. Um, as you can see, these are some really shitty houses. Can't even really compete. But we're prepping for this event. I think we have a good chance of hitting a top spot, even over paid players, because we have our whole tactics school um, number 4, which is quite a bit. There's about 200 rare resources there. Another 200 by here. Then 200 each here, so, that's 400. That's a lot. Another 200. Yeah, potentially quite a bit of rare resources coming out of that. Also, we have quite a few chests, quite a few rare resource cards. Almost all of our chests that we've saved, except for a few. The 228 of these are going to come in handy. That's also going to give us a ton of rush, too, which is what we're looking for. Our heroes are coming along nicely. You just saw me make a video about I just reset here Rufio. I also got more Hands of Wisdoms, and I have 5. I commented. So I commented, basically I got some more Hands of Wisdom, so that's increasing our overall command, which is really nice. We also got Gan. You haven't seen that yet. That'll be a video. I was trying to figure out whether or not I wanted to save our points in the Void recently. But it was kind of cool because it hit exactly 1,000, so I was like, I'll just get them and then hope that we can accumulate enough for resources if we need to buy them out of there, because I will buy the 500s if I have to. We have someone who really wants to beat me at this, so Shinigami's been attacking my guard towers, trying to take away some of the resources in them, so I can't collect from them and get as much. He's worried I think I'm gonna win. So I guess that would be my viewer count right there. I don't even know if you guys can even hear me. That's a mute. Yeah, I don't know how that works, but we're ready to collect a ton though. As soon as it kicks off, we're gonna get as much as we can out of these. Try to win this event, or at least come in a high position. We have a good amount of Lenari ready to be rolled for the heroes that we're waiting for. It should be a Leech hero on the next run, so we'll see what we get. I have not been buying Rush lately, at all. As you can see, it's still free to play. The other free to play that I have to compare to would be Lord. He's 304k. I'm 303k. So he actually caught up a little bit. He used a lot of his rush. We've been talking about that. I still have all of my rush, and just to be a dick on video. So I'll get this back. I'm gonna do this just to pass him. Because I'll get most of these resources back, so it's not a big deal. Like, I'm gonna end up ripping this dragon apart eventually. For a better dragon. I already have a legendary here. And the other dragon I have is actually a legendary too. Or maybe not that one. Not really sure, but yeah. So we just climbed him in power real quick. He's also a level ahead of me, but he used all of his rush to get there. I haven't used all my rush yet. It's the same principle that I explained in one of my earlier videos, that I would have a cap out here if I did something like that, and there wouldn't be a point. Might as well utilize the time that I have. And I'm also saving everything for the power event. I think that I have a jump in the power event for having a day and 3 hours worth of rush. And 4 hours of tech. I think I'll beat the average person. But yeah. Let's get into what we're here to see. The Abyss. I don't know if I really want to do a live video though. That's the thing. Because there's nobody on, so what's the point in doing a live stream? Like, I don't have the viewer base, I guess, to do this. I'll just give you some basic strategies in this. I just got Gan recently, and you kind of want to use him in this. Because he will have my troops live a little longer, which is kind of what we want. So what we're going to actually do, we're going to summon some swordsmen. I used this dragon early on. If you can get a divine version of this dragon, I would have kept it, especially for Leech. Humans or Leech. Humans and Rakan are the better race for it because of the more obvious concepts, but you can still do really good with Leech because of the summons. It puts a ton of troops and units on the field at once. That didn't work the way I wanted it, but that's okay. But yeah, I love the summons dragon. Summons dragon's one of my favorite dragons, hands down. It just does so much damage, and the summons help with casualty runs and in the void and stuff. And I haven't recorded a lot of the void perfects, which I'm upset with myself about. But on the budget run, which I think we're going to be starting in like 5 days, give or take a bit, I will record every single perfection, because I want to have a whole diary kind of looking concept of everything. So it went pretty good. We want to climb this a little bit. We've been falling behind in the Abyss. Yeah, there's literally nobody on, so I don't know what I'm doing. So same concept. Just hit them summons. The other thing is too, is like a lot of people are always telling me to use Elena to take the dragon out, so you don't lose it and they don't get a Marabus. I find when you have the summon dragon that he doesn't take the aggro that he usually would, and it kind of prevents that from happening. I really do like this dragon. He's a great dragon to have. Especially once he's leveled up, his abilities only get better, they don't get worse. And like I said, the better version, if it was a divine one, like I have an account that has a divine version of a Call of the Wild. I have an account that actually has 4 different types of divine dragons, all very broken, for different causes and different purposes, but the Call of the Wild dragon's just dirty. It eventually summons gold versions, and it just keeps going up from there. It's just broken. So I'm beating these pretty easily. I just haven't been doing it because the last, like, 6 events were energy-based, and now I'm going for something that I'm not going to talk about on live stream that I really would like to have. I know a lot of people wouldn't want to see me have it, so I don't want to say it and have them try to win it for me. That's a great dragon hit right there.
Chilly, isn't it? Mother Nature, stop our enemies!
Yeah, I'm so happy we got Gan. Gan's one of the best characters to have on a free-to-play account. I honestly can't wait for the time that I get Raxus and everybody else. Actually, just Raxus and Nora. That's the only two people left in the void for me. And I'm not going to try and get Nora on a free-to-play. I don't think it would be worth it. I think the XP would be more worth it. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm breezing through these with the same setup. I generally use a setup similar to this every single time. I change it sometimes, like there's certain setups where you have to throw a tank on either end of the dragon. But since I've also gotten this dragon, I haven't had as many issues with the Abyss because look at the morale boost. It's just broken. It also reminds me of how broken Rackham and Human are for Void. Morale boost really is a game changer because it increases the speeds of everything. It also gives you defense buffs if you're a Viren, which is a guaranteed hero. Humanoid units are still some of the most powerful troops in the game. I still think Leech is one of the better free-to-play races though. For the longevity of it, I guess. Like, Rakan are good to, like, maybe level, like, 30. 20 to 30. So are Leech, though, so actually, I don't know. It's a tough call. All races are good at all times, actually, but some races are just easier to use. I actually equate the heroes in this game and the races to a learning curve concept, which is in other games, like fighter games, where it's like a difficulty of how easy or hard the character is to learn and play. So every character is good, but if you can't play them good, are they still good, kind of thing. And I think that also applies to this game. I really do think that every race is really good. Just like the Leech race, to be completely honest, has a lower learning curve. You don't need to be too intelligent to figure the Leech out. They're pretty self-explanatory, and they do a lot of the work for you. Humans, kind of the same thing. Easy learning curve. I would say Rakan has a harder learning curve. Sylvani, the hardest learning curve. And Dwarf, like a medium learning curve. And I think that's kind of how it's gauged. I don't think any of those races are better than any of the others. I just think they each have their own learning curves. I think they have their benefits, though. The more I watch Rakan's PvP, the more I realize they kind of are great for PvP. Even in the end game, due to the fact that they have their active abilities going off as other abilities are going off. Yeah, I'll stream for like 20 minutes. Or until I lose one, I guess. This is just a test. My buddy asked me to stream and he's not even watching now. I also don't want to use potions, so... Yeah, so I'll probably win after that one. I want to save my energies. I'm already kind of low on potions, having 20 is not great. Fucking Avril and her Blizzard are literally like one of the best things to have. Now that I've had to focus it on an account more, because I'm so used to having all the broken characters in the game. But now that I've actually focused her, she's really broken actually. I didn't even focus her, like, but she's just really good. Her abilities are really good. She's the reason I've gotten a lot of the speed runs on or the 15 seconds, the 18 seconds in the void. She's the reason for it, because you can kill any humanoid unit with her pretty much. Yeah, these aren't too hard. I don't think I'm going to catch up to my adversaries, but I will totally be further than I am. I don't think I'll need all of that for this one. I think I'm going to be basic. Again, the dragon really does most of the work. It's the summoned troops that come in and start ripping stuff apart. And you're kind of seeing that, like, and look at the morale boost going. Once the morale boost start going, it's not really even a competition anymore. And we're gonna stun the healers. make it a little easier for me to walk through this. We're gonna throw up Soul Scourge. That should body all the troops on that side of the map. Yeah, this is already a win. There's too much morale going off. And that's the thing with humans. Once you get that morale boost, it's the end of it. Another reason I love this dragon too is he'd be great with Rakan because of the crossbow pushback and the max pushback. He pushes back too, so anything that pushes troops back can be pretty deadly. So we're gonna do one more. Just to show that this dragon really does do all the work. Yep, we're gonna show that the dragon does all the work. A little bit risky here, but... And we're gonna change our game plan up. We're gonna get some stuns going so we don't lose too many of these guys. So we already got a morale boost going. On these units, we're gonna get that second set of archers coming in from Avalon. We're gonna throw the Soul Squad. That's pretty much already the fight. See what I'm saying? Like, they already kind of killed everything. They're just good. It's the Call of the Wild Dragon. It's one of the best dragons, in my opinion, for Void, for Abyss, for PvP in some ways. I'm not gonna say it's the best, but it's definitely one of the best. It's definitely a competitive dragon. And if you get the one that has Tranquility on it too, that heals and does the summon, it's just broken. Because then it's healing the units to summon, and at later levels, these things really do a ton of damage and have a shit ton of health. We're gonna go until we have no more energy with our heroes.
For Silverwing.
I'm pretty confident that they can win any of these on their own.
Show them the will of Silverwing.
This one's one that's gonna definitely take its role. You're gonna see that actually. This is gonna be a harder one. I'm gonna play it a little bit differently. So we got the morale boost on the right side. Gan did die, that's not good. We're gonna summon some of these archers back to life. Get them on our team. Or not. I don't know, this might actually be a loss, we'll see. Maybe not. We still got like a full set of archers, plus the summon dragon archers. And the morale boost. Yeah, I'm not sure this is a win. So like I said, the dragon, it speaks for itself. The footage is doing dragon justice right now. I mean, we just jumped a shit ton of these two with just not using any potions. I think we used one potion. This one's different. I'm not probably going to get through this without all my heroes, but we'll give it a shot. You know, we're going to lose.
Show them the will of Silverwing.
So the thing with this one is, I am going to retry it before I let it become a loss. And the reason is because I should have actually done something more like this. Stopping as many of the grounding as possible. Getting these archers to really start kicking in. We'll get that second summon off. Yeah, I don't see this being a win though without 4 troops. I think I need summons. I need a lot more to beat this. We still gave it a shot though. And they're still doing pretty good. Yeah, this would be an easy win if we wanted to put an energy point into viewing. We're not going to. We're going to end the video. Why? Because they're basically all out of energy, so it's not like anybody's out of the ordinary. We're using Gan right now for all of our dungeons and shit anyways, so... can I get... Nope, 27 minutes, so... I still do try to do the 20-second rush. Because it comes in handy. But if you're watching, I could use... Use a loan, Chief. Did I get that one today? Nope, I could use the 2 Valor. Hopefully someone posts a dragon. That isn't done already. Oh man, I'm in trouble. I'm pretty sure this next king is up. I hope I get next king. It'd be cool if they voted me next king for next king next week. I'm gonna ask, see what everyone says. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna sit here and do a long video or a long stream. I don't really see the need. I mean, I guess I could show off a couple of these replays, and I could do my Coliseum event, actually. I'm saving Lord, so I want to see if I can counter him. So he'll be my first matchup. That way, if I lose, at least I can go. I'll get a 20 too. So it's huge if her house will support me for next king, because her house is the biggest house. So if she votes for me, I have a good chance. It's just gonna come down to everyone else's votes, and I don't see why they wouldn't let me be king. To be honest, I asked for week 2. JoJo got it. I asked for week 3. They gave it to Lady. So asking for week 4 wasn't bad. I reached Void 57, all perfect. Yeah, that's the great thing about Racken, is I think he's gonna start passing me in the Void, actually. I think he said that intentionally, too. Oh, no. Well, I'm not all perfect. We're at the same stage. I do have a lot of perfects, though. I also doubt that he's got all perfects, to be honest, but just based on what I've had to go through. There's a couple no casualty runs. There's a few that I know because I struggle with them. Like that last one with it had spearmen and all kinds of other stuff. There's no way he beat that without losing troops. I've seen his heroes. I know how they're set up. His Vega's not even maxed out on her heal. It's very doubtful. I mean, I tried to do this one, but I just don't have the troops for it. All my heroes are alive, though. I should beat it. Which one is this? I'm gonna beat it just to get ahead of him, and so I can say I'm at 58. Just to be a dick, because he bothers me, so. And this doesn't look like that difficult of a win, to be honest. I'm using spiders because they don't get stunned. And we're just gonna drop everything on this one. And give it a go. The goal is just to win it. We're gonna send this up the middle. We're also gonna throw Avril's Avril's Blizzard right over the top right there. Hitting all of the morale collapsible troops. We want them, yep, see, we want the morale to collapse. Freeze them. I love Avril's move with that thing, because Avril's one of the most broken mages to have in this. When you lower her cost of her abilities by 1 with that artifact, you can use her Nova like 2 times and her Blizzard 2 times, so she becomes very useful in everything, kind of, in the Void. At least that's my opinion on it. I got a comment. I don't know how to read these though. Hi. Oh, that's cool. So I can't respond to you, but apparently I can. I mean, I can talk to you directly. What's up, Ahmed? I just can't. I can't actually chat with you. I can reply to you. I just can't chat. So that's cool. So I knew I wasn't gonna get the perfect on that. It's just not happening. Not at this point. I need my dragon for no casualty runs. It's usually how I do my no casualties. But I'm literally just doing that. So I might actually be able to get this one though too. Yeah, let's do it real quick. The cast no abilities ones aren't that hard. They really aren't. They're usually pretty easy. if you do the right stuff. Put them in for troop's sake. Huh. We're just gonna play it, see how it
For
plays out. I think we'll be
Silverwing.
fine. I really do. I don't see this one being really difficult. The cast no abilities ones aren't ever really that hard. And our biggest concern is gonna be these guys over here. I might throw an Acolyte pack in right there, get some stuns and some rock claps going on them. And we'll see in a second. Yeah, they're killing too many of our spiders too, so that's not good. We'll see what happens. Again, doesn't matter what we lose. We're just going for a couple more perfections. I already got 3 or 4 perfections today's run that I didn't show. And I'm really disappointed because I really should have kept recording Void Runs, but I was getting so irritated doing like 1,000,000 recordings to get 1 perfect on video for you guys. And it was really frustrating because I was doing it for like non-stop time too. You told people I'm live. That'd be cool. It would be cool if we actually got a decent amount of people in here. So we're going to swap up what we're doing though right now because it's not going to work if we keep doing it this way. What we're going to do is we're going to throw Acolytes on this side, and the reason we're throwing them over there is because we know these guys are going to run over this way and hit the Acolytes, which is kind of what we want, actually.
For honor and justice.
We want them to do that
Ready when you are.
because it's going to make them get stunned. And with the right troops over here, it will deal damage to them. It's also going to open up some space over here for another Acolyte pack, which we're going to do some stuff. We want Gan over here. Yeah, that's kind of how we want that. The reason I did this is we have 3 tanks over here to tank the archer damage, which is going to be our main issue. And then we have spiders, obviously, but we have the Acolytes that are going to take the stuns, and then we have Mako over here that will kill them pretty quickly. And you're going to see his damage go out really fast. And in combination with Ruzio's chopping blade, you'll see some serious output. Watch the first chopping blade. If he hits, it looks like he's not going to do anything. That sucks, but that's okay. I mean, I guess he didn't take any damage either, but now our spiders don't seem like they're going to have too easy of a time. Getting a morale boost, that's not good. So they didn't really do what we wanted them to do right there, but we'll see what happens. Could still turn out to be a win, you never know. Rufio is going to die pretty quick over. We'll see. It's not looking great, but it isn't exactly looking bad either, so. Okay, now it's looking kind of bad. I'd call that a loss, actually. Cool, so we got 2 people on. That's kind of cool. So, hey guys, how are you? I think I can leave that up the whole time, too. I'm not gonna. That would be relatively annoying. Okay, so the problem we ran into was the Acolytes didn't actually take the aggro right there. So we're just gonna move some things around. Because that's what we want. We want them to take aggro. If they don't take aggro, it defeats the purpose. You know what we might even do too? I might even put the second Acolyte group over there. As long as it doesn't mess up my heroes. It's gonna mess up the heroes, so I'm not gonna do that, I guess, but that's too bad, because that would be helpful. But, we'll go at it again. See what we can get going here. Again, it's a no-cast ability, so it's like an easier one to do. Look at Mako's doing his damage. That's what I'm talking about, Mako. Do your thing. So, boom, the morale collapse. That's huge. If we kill that group and then we kill the other group with no contest, this is going to be a win. And that's what we're hoping for right now. I probably should have put some mummies and get my own summons going and stuff, but I didn't. That's not good. Well, at least they're going to get stunned a little bit, and that's kind of what we want. And they did get stunned. Mako's almost dead, but he's getting some extra damage into them while they're stunned. This is huge. This is huge. He took out like 3 of them. He's going to take out that one too. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is looking like a win. We'll see what happens. Big guy's going to go down real quick. Balrog. Like I said, I like the cast no abilities ones because they're not hard. You don't do anything. You just kind of have to place your troops in a way that will kill the problems. And that's a huge recommendation I would make too. Like, always try to kill the troops that are issues. Well, we went from 3 people to 1 person. I appreciate whoever stays. I don't know how long you're supposed to stream. I don't really know like what the regulations or rules are. I might be able to siphon this clip, which would be really nice from this live stream. For whatever void run this was perfect. It was not 58, 59. So that was a perfect 59 run. And let's see, what do we need for this one? 3 heroes or less. I could totally get a perfect on this actually. This wouldn't even be a hard one to do, I don't think. Yeah, especially if I had the dragon. I can't do it now, obviously, but if I had the dragon, I think I could totally pull this one off. I'm not going to beat this, chances are, no matter what I use right now. Here's what we're going to do, though. I don't remember what the, hello? I don't know, I guess fucking, maybe I should have left the chat live. Can you see the, chat, like, what everyone else is saying? Just curious, like, if anyone else says anything.
We must fight as one. We will not hold back.
I am but a humble wanderer.
I'm listening.
We're gonna try and beat this one at least, that way I can brag and throw it in his face that I'm like 2 or 3 levels ahead of him now. Oh, I can't even put that many troops, actually. So we will bring back... Oh, man. I didn't even get to read that, because I was clicking things. Let's just go see real quick what he said. I'll hop on the other server. Maybe. Not really sure, to tell you the truth. I don't really know what I want to do. I got a couple things I can show around, because, like, again, people are seeing my delayed videos and not my live, so I think I can show people things that will make them happy. Because nobody actually knows what this account's at right now. Most people only know what I've showed at the videos, so they don't actually understand that this is actually further. Yeah, there's no way I'm beating this. Not with this. I need my troops and stuff back. Oh my god. Yeah, there's no freaking way. No way. I didn't even notice that, but there's those archers. That's okay. So we did, we got some perfects today. We're still stuck. I always have trouble, unless I'm playing human or Rakan, I always have trouble, or if I'm on a paid account, because paid accounts blast do this stuff, but on 31, and I think the second to last one it is, yeah, and 39, I'm struggling to get through them. They're time trials, I have to do it in 15 seconds, they're just not easy, but all of these I pretty much have perfect, except for like the last couple. But yeah, so we're moving along relatively well. Hey, we got a win. Haha, look at that. So we're pretty much evenly matched. He's... Yeah, I mean, he's free to play just like I am too. I think my dragon's the reason why I'm going to win this one. Because he's got a fire dragon. And I have summons. So we're going to watch it. Because this is actually a good fight. I'm really happy with what happened on the live stream. We're going to go into 0.5 mode. Retry it. I really do that. Even if I'm not just doing it for video sake. I do that for my sake. So Call of the Wild is going to go off. I'm going to summon a ridiculous amount of troops immediately. I'm going to get a heal off on all of them with the Vega. So his dragon started to attack sooner than it probably would have too. Causing it to not do as much damage as it probably would have done. He's freezing everything though. This is actually going to be a good fight. We're going to play it at full speed now. It's a relatively even match. We both have pretty much the same troop setup. Yeah, I think I take the advantage due to the morale boost that the archers are going to get. And I probably have higher summons than him. I think he had a level 20 Viren, and like a 20 Avalon. I'm not sure, that might be inaccurate, but yeah, that's it. That's pretty much the fight at this point. I've gotten too many morale boosts for him to compete. My dragon's still alive. Almost all of my heroes, my spiders are still alive, so yeah. Good fight, my man. What a macro blast, dude. I love it when he hits perfect, like exactly where he needs to hit. So all that's left is their Belrog. But we already know that I've won this one. So we're going to end it. But it's a good match. It was actually a really fair match. But yeah, see, so his summons are going to be a level behind mine. Which I think definitely hurt him in this. But yeah. That's kind of it, guys. I'm going to hop off the live stream. It's cool. I just not really used to it, I guess. So hoping for a dragon.